Hi everybody, Uncle Yo here. I'm hoping to take some time out of your schedule and talk about the upcoming Smash Bros. Game. Yes, Smash Bros. One of my all-time favorite franchises ever since it launched on the Nintendo 64, upgraded to the GameCube where it became Smash Bros. Melee, and then upgraded to the Wii where it became Smash Bros. Brawl. The franchise seems to really do no wrong, seems to take some things.
Brawl was like molasses. Molasses.
Still, the graphics are incredible.
The graphics are wasted on Kirby.
I'm hoping to take a feminist stance on grabbing some of the newer characters that might be in the new Smash Bros. Again, these are just rumors, hopes, pipe dreams of mine. Now, they introduced the Wii Fit Trainer, which was sort of a... Still, we're gonna see a lot of reach and a lot of physicality on that.
Spray painted the frame people and put her in a white morph suit!
Well, it's gonna be morphin' time whether we like it or not. Some other females I would like to see introduced into the new Smash Bros. Game. Why don't you take Princess Peach and palette swap her over for Daisy? Put her in a nice tennis outfit so she's not relying on the dress or the hovering abilities that Peach has. Also, because you only get to play as Daisy in games like Smash Bros., Mario Kart, or Mario Party, have all of her abilities have something to do with the parties, all the special summons, and have her ride onto a go-kart and beat people to it the way that Wario does.
Because we don't need Wario. Hate that guy.
Daisy would be a really cool addition to the beloved Mario franchise. And then if we're talking old school franchises, this means of course Legend of Zelda. There's a lot of options that we could actually have to pull in beloved Zelda characters, main characters as well. Now you've always had Link switch over to Young Link, and then Link switch over to Toon Link in Smash Bros. Brawl. What if we had Toon Zelda who switched into
Princess Midna!
Tetra from like Wind Waker. So you have a shorter, lighter, faster, and lesser reach Zelda who has all the range of regular Zelda, but she's just faster and really flies up in the air a lot better. You'd have Toon Zelda transform into Tetra, who would then sort of be like a short, pudgy version of Sheik. I mean, what would be the problem with that? The other thing that we could do, Princess Midna, Princess Midna, Princess Midna, Princess Midna. Maybe Princess Midna riding Wolf Link. Why the wolf? Well, you could have Wolf Link do all the extra jumps, and then Midna would sort of be the reach of that. Dude, they brought in Okami in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I don't see why they couldn't maybe pull some strings and have a little short minion riding on a wolf. That'd be a pretty cool selection for anything. And then Ganondorf. What are we gonna do with Ganondorf?
Ganondorf is not a chick. I think. Maybe as a pig.
Maybe you could have Ganondorf and Ganon. Have that be like one of the final smashes of the giant pig wizard that we're used to fighting, and even 8-bit format like it was in the original Zelda. Other than that, I would love to see Ganondorf have a different move set than Captain Falcon. I'd love to see him integrate the sword, have him be slow but have a devastating reach. He'd be the key character that you have in, the key wrestling character that you have in almost all the fighting games, you know, the Zangiefs, whatever you're gonna do. I would love to see Ganondorf switched a little differently than Captain Falcon. Now, some upcoming franchises. If we're gonna talk about killer ladies in Nintendo games, let's take Metal Gear Solid and bring in Raiden! Yeah, Raiden would actually be pretty cool. He'd work a lot like Sheik or even Zero Suit Samus. He'd move probably exactly the same way
And look exactly the same. He's a cute little blonde lady.
Raiden's a dude. Since when? Nevertheless, I think we're going to keep seeing Solid Snake come into the new Smash Bros. Game just because he was such a fan favorite. Everyone was super excited to have him. I love with a rocket launcher. I love him with his up smashes. I think they're going to keep making more Metal Gear games until the only thing keeping Solid Snake is going to be
Viagra. Viagra.
Moving on, I know that there's a chance that they're not going to have the Ice Climbers in the next game.
Why?
Because it's going to be too much memory for the little handheld system. So why don't they bring in some older stuff from older Nintendo? What if we see the fabulous return of Dr. Mario? What if we see a Balloon Jumper? What if we see some earlier games, some 8-bit stuff resurrected? What if we have the Fat Chef running left and right? Remember the chef from Burger Time? That was a fun time. Anyway, another pipe dream. Another big franchise. So we've had Ike, Roy, and Marth from Fire Emblem, so you know who I'm hoping for.
Soren!
We're still talking about ladies. What about Tharja from Awakening? Yeah. Alright, fine. Screw you. Now, the big change is going to be, of course, since we've seen some Sega characters step in, Sonic, and since we're seeing more Capcom influence with Mega Man coming in, this gives us the opportunity to bring in two characters I've wanted to see be fightable for a long time. In the original Marvel vs. Capcom, you got to play as Roll, who was really difficult. Tiny little girl, no jumping power, no real reach, so her versus the Hulk kind of looked ridiculous.
Like a baby koala wrestling a killer whale.
You could have Roll somehow pair up with Rush, the same way that Rush is going to be there to assist Mega Man in all the big vertical jumps. Why don't you have Roll riding Rush? I like the idea of a girl riding some four-legged dog or wolf into battle. I don't know, it's sort of a steampunky influence, a thing that I like to see. I'd like to see Roll maybe step in, but if we're going to continue with the Sonic franchise, then that means that there's one character that we've got to bring in, not Dr. Robotnik and not Tails. That means that we've got to bring in
Princess Sally!
from the ABC show.
She's the fastest thing alive!
She was not. What I'm hoping to bring in is Knuckles! The whole point of this video is for me to try and bring in Knuckles from Sonic and Knuckles. It was a changing game. It was a game changer. That year that you got the cartridge, you could flip up the cartridge for Sonic and Knuckles, and then you could play through Sonic 2, or then you could play through Sonic 3. You could play through those Sonic games again, but through Knuckles, and Knuckles was so amazing because he would glide. He was just as fast, just as powerful as Sonic, but he had the two extra options that you wouldn't be able to see with Sonic. Those were mainly self-defense.
He could glide!
Knuckles would be a really interesting change that they could do to Sonic's type, because all of Sonic's special attacks right now rely on the supersonic spin dash. Whether it's just a dash forward or a dash upward, Knuckles wouldn't need so many of that. He'd only need one, and the rest of it you'd have like some slams or some big body checks.
He'd be punching left and right with the fists, and then he'd attack onto the walls, and he'd go up, and then he'd come down, and then he'd go up, and then he'd go down, and you glide over the whole level, and the whole thing is like on easy mode. Easy mode. You could actually get through the water. Knuckles would work like Sonic, but I think he should be heavier. Have a really killer stomp down. Why don't you make him heavier, like Star Fox, like Falcon? Have him plummet, whereas the regular Sonic right now is super light and goes down. Have Knuckles have a 1-2-3 combo. He knuckles with the fisting!
You would have Knuckles have incredible horizontal recovery, just like Donkey Kong, or maybe even Dixie Kong if they allowed that for the next Smash Brothers game. But while Sonic has a lot of high jumps, as well as the spring, which is his third and final jump, which allows him to clear so much vertical space, give Knuckles the horizontal recovery. Make him be a beast that keeps coming back, like Yoshi, like Jigglypuff, like Princess Peach. So yeah, a heavy character, but once he's airborne, gliding left and right.
The way that Peach does?
Sort of.
So you want Knuckles in a dress?
No. Well, I'm sorry, were you saying something?
No, I was thinking about Knuckles in a dress.
Yeah, me too. This got weird. So the new Smash Brothers game, we have a bunch of options that are out there. We have a bunch of feminist, positive female options that are going to be out there. Are we going to have something else from Metroid? Is it at all possible to bring in Captain N, the Game Master?
Ow, my 90s, they burn!
I remember that series a bit better than you do, my friend. I enjoyed that series tremendously. Maybe we bring in Mother Brain for some backgrounds. Maybe even Mike Tyson's knockout, punch out in the background. I would love to punch Mike Tyson in a Smash Brothers game. I would love to punch Mike Tyson in a Zelda game.
I want Raiden to make out with Princess Sally.
I don't know why I brought you. So let's run through it again. Some of the pipe dream characters that I hope to see in the next Smash Brothers game. I know that they're all a bit of a stretch, but maybe. Toon Zelda coming into Tetra. Knuckles, of course. Maybe Amy the Hedgehog. I wouldn't object to that.
Raiden wearing a dress.
Maybe some guy from Burger Time, Ganondorf to have a different power set, and it wouldn't kill them to get maybe Roll and Rush together if we're sticking with the Mega Man franchise. Maybe we get Princess Daisy in there with Princess Peach. I don't know what she's a princess of, but we're not here to mock that. Folks, this is Uncle Yo, thanking you so much for your time. Smash Brothers all the way!
Knuckles with the fisting. I'll be good. No, I won't.